Well, hello. How is everyone doing on this Wednesday? I call Wednesdays my hump days. Hump days. You gotta just make it over Wednesday. And it makes you get excited knowing that the weekend is coming, the Sabbath is coming, all of the above. But I wanted to pause real quick. I just did a blood analysis. And for those of you all know that may not know me, you may not know that I'm a microscopist. And as a microscopist, a certified nutritional microscopist, what I do is actually look at my clients at the cellular level. What I love about what I do is that I just don't guess about what's going on with you when it comes to your gut. I look under the microscope, and as you all can see it in the back, I look under the microscope and I do what is called a live blood analysis as well as a dry blood analysis, and that helps me know how to know what is going on with you at the cellular level. Bottom line, I can see if you're having deficiencies, I can see if there's parasites, I can see if you have stress issues, hence today's live. I just did a blood analysis, and this person, for the first time in their life, they really realize they don't control their stress. And many of us think that you do. You like, I don't stress. Yeah, you do. And your blood doesn't lie. And when I put that, their blood under the microscope, immediately they could even identify, wait, Lynesa, I've just learned to manage or to live in a stressful environment. And even though I don't realize it's a stressful environment, my body does, because my body's reacting to it. And so, guys, I had to pause because I ain't gonna lie to you. Your girl is in a stressful environment season in my life. I am between having the spas here in Memphis, juicing for my clients, opened up a new spa in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm tired. And you know, y'all, that can be stressful. That can be very stressful. So hence, we got to detox that. Anytime you allow negative things in your body too long, it's going to set up and it's going to do a dis-ease. So what I wanted to do was talk about really briefly is how is detoxing done? What's the best way to detox? And I want to definitely talk around this thing called stress, because many of us don't even know we got it. And I tell you, I just had 2 clients that came in, and you know what the best thing that they could have done for me today, stress-wise? They paused and gave me hugs. They said, Lynesa, I just don't even understand if you understand what you have done for my life. And so I just want to hug you. I need you to see how much you have contributed, not just for my health, but even my mindset, even my wealth, because there's some other things I do, as y'all know. So, but talking to them, I realized, wait, I'm not taking my own advice in my season. So I wanted to kind of tell you, what would I tell Lynesa right now? What would I be telling myself about being stressed? So here we go. Hence, y'all know I'm a certified juice therapist. So I said, Lord, what are some healing foods? So I took some notes. So I wanted to talk about detoxing using juicing to help you detox. Okay. So what are some healing foods when it comes to relaxing you, keeping that cortisol level down? What are some things that you can do? First, foods rich in vitamin B. You want to have some foods rich in vitamin B. And what foods are those? Like your whole grains, your leafy greens. So that's going to help keep that cortisol level. That's going to help keep that stress level down. So what do we eat? Foods rich in vitamin B. Next thing, foods high in calcium and magnesium. Foods high in calcium and magnesium. Guys, you want to do that. Things like kale, soy products. What are some other things? Almonds. See, all of these things, these is going to help ease the nervous system. And when you have anxiety or stress, what do you want to do? You want to calm that nervous system down. So you should be doing things like kale, soy products, as well as almonds. And what are some herbs that can help? Now, y'all should know this. One we hear people use often, which is lavender. All right. So a herb that you can use is lavender. Lemon balm is great. Chamomile is great. So when it comes to helping yourself be better when it comes to detoxing with stress and you want to juice and you want to use some foods, those are some foods. Now, let's even get a little bit deeper. What are some things you need to eliminate? Caffeine. Yeah, that caffeine need to go. Alcohol, refined sugars or refined flour. Those are some things, believe it or not, that causes your body to stress. And when your body's stressed, what are you holding in? Toxins. And that's why many people think, oh, Lynesa, I don't, stressing doesn't hurt me. Yes, it does. Because toxins will kill you. And so guess what your body does? It's going to put those fat cells around the toxin to protect you. So does stressing hurt you? It does. And a lot of times we go to things that we think de-stress us to help us, which are the alcohol and the caffeine and those refined sugars or refined flours. No, actually, that's going to make it worse. So what do you need to be doing at that gut? Cutting those out. Now, what is a great juice? And I'm going to put this together. I'll probably put something to post down later today with the recipe. But what would be a recipe that I would give my clients who are dealing with stress? You ready? All right, here's the recipe. And I call it the stress buster. It's something that's going to bust that stress away. 4 carrots. And this is enough to make 2 servings. 4 carrots, 2 beets, a half cucumber, 1 stalk of celery, guys, and a 1/4 cup of chamomile tea. Okay, so what I want you to do, I want you to juice those 4 carrots, your beets, your half a cucumber, and your stalk. I want you to put that through the juicer. Once you do that, then I want you to take all that mixture and then add the chamomile tea. Great to help that gut, great to help that body. Calm down. We want to calm that nervous system down. So if you're a person that stresses a lot, this is a great recipe for you. And again, my goal is to get it back up, get the recipe up. I got a client in there, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to it today, but I'm going to try to. All right. So that is detoxing, utilizing what? These worldly goods. God has given us everything we need, God, to detox. All food, all fruits, all everything. Yeah, if we just knew how to pair them and knew what to do. Now, when it comes to this stress thing, though, detoxing is not just about your gut here. It's about here, too. So, hence, y'all, I got to do what I got to do. And Daddy said, Lynesa, you can't be talking about detoxing the gut without detoxing the main gut, which is your mind. See, many of you all are not being successful in this weight loss thing or your health challenge. It's not because of what you're eating. It's because all the toxic mess you got in your mind, in your spirit, and it's not lining up. So Daddy, y'all know I call God Daddy, said, Lynesa, you can't just talk about juicing and what they need to do as far as foods they need to have. You got to also know it starts with the mindset. So I'm talking to me. And so what I did, I said, okay, Daddy, you know I'm a hot mess right now. So help me detox this mind. I'm stressed. And so he took me to Isaiah 41:13. Isaiah 41:13. And y'all, all of this comes out of the BellaBody. It's a 9-week program, actually, that I'm getting ready to start up again. And if you're interested in knowing more about it, please hit me up. It's going to be an online class. It's a 9-week program that you and I meet once a week. We come together, we look at a video, and then we talk about it, and we detox from it. Bottom line. And this is where Daddy can help you. But here we go. Isaiah 41:13. It says, for I, the Lord your God, hold your right hand. It is I who says to you, fear not. I am the one who helps you. Let me read that again. Isaiah 41:13. For I, the Lord your God, hold your right hand. It is I who says to you, fear not. I'm the one who helps you. Guys, when you're stressed, this speaks volume. It speaks volume. And the first thing it says to me, and it helped me right now, I'm telling you, I feel like I'm out here all in this season by myself. Yes, I know Daddy's here, but here on earth, do I have individuals that are truly in my trenches and, calling me and checking up on me. Not what I'm doing for them, but truly calling and checking in and seeing if Lynesa's okay. I ain't got that right now. And so it's a lonely season for me right now. And I'm talking to my single sisters too. Yeah, come on now. It's one thing to be able to go home and talk to that man and, kind of digress, but when you ain't got that, and then my kids are grown, and you ain't trying to call them and dump that all up. Yeah, you getting what I'm saying. So this brings me comfort that Daddy is telling me, fear not. I'm holding your right hand. I'm right there with you, girl, even though you don't feel like it. And so then I even had to go and says, okay, why am I feeling stressed? And knowing that Daddy is there, and I'm going to tell you what made me feel stressed, and I know what it is right now. Y'all, I have so many things that are happening to me in my life as far as my new spas. I've got my new classes getting ready to start. I've got my investment club that I have, my travel. I got it all. And sometimes when you have a lot of things going on, you don't feel that you're being successful in any of them. Yeah, that's my truth right now. And so I'm like, Daddy, come on, talk to me. Are you really here? I mean, I can't go to talk to somebody because everybody gonna tell me, yeah, girl, you doing good, because it's blessing them. But Daddy, am I really in the right space? And so that can be stressful, guys, when you don't know what you know, if you think you know, or you know what I'm saying? Yeah, come on now, you get what I'm saying. But I am so glad Daddy gave me this Bible verse, because it's letting me know I'm not walking this journey alone. So why do I need to stress? Stressing is something that people do when you know you don't have an answer. Stressing is something people do when you know you don't have somebody that's already solved your problem. Stressing is something you do when you think you're by yourself. And see, what I've learned, no matter what situation I'm going through, I'm not by myself, according to Isaiah 41:13. Daddy is right here with me. So if you want to really do some true detoxing from stress, what's the first two things you got to do? One, I already told you some foods you need to be, and if you hadn't seen it, you need to go back in the live and look at it. Some foods you need to be eating, some foods you need to be avoiding. I gave you a great juicing recipe. But guys, I didn't stop there, because that's not enough. See, all of us have tried the diets and the meal preps and even the surgeries. And for some reason, all that stuff comes back on. All the weight comes back on, and you're thinking, well, and I spent all this money, or I took all this time. It's not working. Well, it's not working because you haven't detoxed the most important thing, which is that mindset of yours. And that's what this is all about. And so Daddy didn't want me to stop and leave that important part out. Detoxing the mind, Isaiah 41:13. How do you detox that mind and eliminate some stress when you know that Daddy is working right there with you? He's working right there with you. See, Colossians 3:23 says, I don't work for man, I work for Daddy. And if you're working for him, don't you think that your boss is right there watching you do what you do? He does. So, stress, anxiety, stop it. Yeah, detox from it, because it's killing you. I mean, legitimately killing you. My mom died at 56 years young. Stress is what took her out of here. Doing too much. And so, if I can just continue to stay the course, and I need you all to pray for me with that, because I'm tired. I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired. But to stay the course and to give out as much as I can for the rest of the time I have here on this earth to talk about detoxing, I'm going to do that. Well, it sounds like my clock.